terrorist attack of September 11th is a tragedy shared by all Americans. Films like United 93 and World Trade Center explored the universal anguish Americans share about that fateful day. For two very lucky celebrities, the events of 9/11 were also near-death experience number 4. Seth Macfarlane is the 27-year-old creator of the animated series Family Guy. On September 10, 2001, Seth was speaking to graduates of his alma mater, the Rhode Island School of Design.
I want to thank you all for coming out today. Really think you're going to have a good time.
He planned to fly home to L.A. the following morning. Seth told radio host Adam Carolla he had tickets on American Airlines Flight 11 out of nearby Boston. Seth says he arrived at his gate just a minute too late to board his plane. He took a seat and waited for the next available flight.
Initially frustrated at having missed that flight, he sat and watched the news in the departure lounge. And as he was watching the news, then got to learn that the flight he had missed ended up being the first plane that struck one of the towers.
Oscar nominee Mark Wahlberg also had a near miss that day. Mark told talk show host Tavis Smiley that he and some pals had tickets on one of the 9/11 planes, but changed their plans at the last minute.
On the morning of September 11th, Mark was awoken by friends who had informed him about what had happened. While all of this had taken place, he was still sleeping off the night before.
Mark watched the tragedy unfold from his hotel in Toronto, stunned by what might have been.
Changing a flight at the last minute and then having it crash can bring on tremendous what we call survivor guilt.
The 246 airline passengers who made their flights that day weren't so lucky. Frasier creator David Angel was one of them.
David created a show which became very, very popular. It lasted for over a decade and received many, many awards, including numerous Emmys.
Frequent CNN News commentator Barbara Olson was on American Airlines Flight 77 that crashed into the Pentagon. Thousands of lives were lost on September 11, 2001, but millions more were changed forever.